My father spent $5,000 to buy a dancer. He brought her home and told me to call her mom, but this was already the 11th mom he had brought home, so I was used to it. I called the woman mom, but she seemed cold and distant. During dinner, my father told me Emma would be living with us from now on. I hated this woman, but there was nothing I could do. Soon I noticed Emma was strange. She never went out. She was always at home just sleeping all day, and she kept eating non-stop, even sneaking into the kitchen at midnight to eat rice alone. Not just from the pot. She even finished everything in the fridge. When all the food was gone, I had to use food coupons to get something to eat. One day, while I was doing my homework, I was eating seaweed rolls I got with my coupons, but Emma suddenly came over. She grabbed the rolls and started eating like crazy. When she reached for the last one, I couldn't hold it in anymore.
남의 걸 다 먹어요.
얼른 김밥 하나 지랄.
10권을 겨우 산 거예요.
My name is George. When I was little, my mom left home, so it was just me and my dad. But my dad never cared about me. Every day after school, I delivered milk to earn some money for us. Then I had to come home and cook for him. My dad had brought home 10 women before, but each one left after staying for a while. I never knew what kind of work my dad did, but I hated every woman he brought home. That day, Emma brought back a lot of food. She sat on the floor eating by herself. I was starving, but too proud to ask for a bite. I couldn't focus on my homework anymore, so I slammed the table to vent my anger. Emma seemed to notice something was wrong. She kindly invited me to eat with her. I didn't know where she got the money, but I still sat down to eat. Halfway through, I noticed the packaging. It was from the supermarket I always go to. I rushed to check my food coupons, only to find 2 left. I got furious. So I decided to get back at Emma while she was asleep. I turned the TV volume all the way up, but Emma wasn't having it. She turned her radio even louder, seeing her challenge me. I cranked the TV to max until she lost her patience. She stormed over and turned off the TV. I ran to turn off her radio. Besides dealing with Emma, I also had to face my dad's temper. Whenever he lost money playing video games, he'd come home and ask me for cash. He knew I was working part-time, and after taking my money, he'd go back to the arcade again. The next day, my classmates found my food coupons. They laughed at me for being a poor kid. We ended up fighting on the playground. When I got home, I saw Emma injecting herself with a syringe. I thought she was into something bad. I finally snapped. I threw away all her medicine and yelled at her to get out of our house until she collapsed on the floor. That's when I realized something was terribly wrong.